They're like have their knees on the floor and he's pressing them down and then he has his fingers in their fucking pussy lips.
Yeah.
It's hardcore.
They're
dude.
like, let me stretch it.
Yeah.
He was a gross guy.
They're like, I gotta pop your thing.
Is that on your algo? You guys got to share this stuff with me, bro. It's stuff that I can't even believe is true.
Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys.
Oh shit,
Hiya, hiya.
that was good.
Yeah.
You ever do kung fu before?
Chiche.
What'd you say to me? What'd you call me? You just called me a dog.
Joe had a really fun question. He asked if MMA has ruined the magic of Chinese kung fu.
I think a little bit.
Really?
You think so? You think it affects it directly like that?
Well, maybe not in like
These guys are
Asia.
sell. Fuck them.
No, not in Asia, but like the American, like
You have to do this while you talk. Forms while you speak, please.
Put your hand up right here. Put your hand right here. With the other hand. That's how Kung Fu works. It has to work in a specific move. You're telling me this don't work? Dude, he's about to drop the tea kettle. Bam.
yeah. I don't think I can handle it.
Did you block his chi flow?
I think for Western audiences,
I made him come.
Yeah. But for people in Asia and China, like nah.
It hasn't even affected.
But I feel like in Western, yeah.
But then are less people wanting to take kung fu lessons and like globally?
I think generally, well,
Hey, nobody want to take Kung Fu lessons.
maybe in Monterey Park, I feel like, yeah, maybe it might be down a little bit. But
I
like,
think it's down.
yeah, and like
Dojos are down for.
I can't really, well, it's like you don't really see a lot of Taekwondo gyms anymore. Like maybe for little kids, Kung Fu studios, you don't really see that often.
Oh, kung fu is the least out of karate and taekwondo.
Yeah, I think so. Like I see way more people doing Kempo and like Aikido than I do like,
Oh man,
like traditional Kung Fu, you know? Like I feel like in like the West Coast, at least from what I'm seeing, it's probably a little bit down.
I used to see a lot of kung fu studios like in the 90s. I don't see them anymore.
I think people, when they sign up to Kung Fu schools, they are accepting they're putting their kids or themselves, they're going to like a parkour or tricking school.
Yeah.
I think that's the mindset that they're in. I
Or
don't
do
think
line dancing.
Yeah, I
you
don't
know?
think they're going, oh, this is self-defense. And I think MMA has shattered the self-defense part of it, but I don't think it has ruined the cinematic part of it. Because I think a Kung Fu movie, a well-made Kung Fu movie, like even the modern ones, right, like Ombak or Raid or whatever, if they're done good, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
still like an art form. Or even John Wick, like which is like Kung Fu, right? Like he's able to like punch and shoot and throw hooks with fucking pistols. I think when a well-made martial arts movie, that's just its own art form, but it's not self-defense.
nice jujitsu in John Wick too.
100%.
In the early 90s, Bruce Lee had all Japanese kids not wanting to be Japanese because they were the villains. And then so like I remember my cousin was like, "Oh, I gotta go to karate," and then he's begging his dad he wants to do kung fu. And then like he's like, "I don't want to do karate," and then I'm like, "Why? I want to do karate." And he's like, "Cause it's like ha ha. It's not like ha. You know, like
It's not flowy.
You know
dude.
what's funny? I was the opposite. I'm like, I'm fucking tired of this flowery shit. I'm like, can you put me in karate with fucking like hard lines? Gah. My shit's like,
yeah.
and all this fucking like dancing shit.
You and Lethal.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't want to be doing that flowery ass circle shit.
When I was doing karate,
Yeah, like that.
You have to have that.
when I was doing karate as a kid, I was like that. I was like, I want to do fucking Jeet Kune Do, bro. I don't want to.
Well, that's different,
You know
though.
what I mean? Like,
Jeet Kune Do
I
is
wanna-
cool.
because you know I was so Bruce Lee motivated. Like everything I did was like Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee. So you just want to do what he does, you know. But I feel like in the Western, like in like LA area, or like just in movies in general, I feel like you don't really see kung fu like it used to be in movies. Like now it's kind of going more towards like the John Wick stuff.
A little cheesier now, right?
Yeah, or like the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon shit, or like that movie Hero. Remember that movie? Because I remember that movie did well in the West. Like people were watching. It was in theaters. I think it won like some awards too.
It's almost more like Chinese opera.
Yeah.
Or like action, right?
But I feel like that already is kind of like a dying breed. You don't really see that as much anymore.
You don't hear that. Whatever that instrument, what's it called?
They got two strings, but you can make a million notes.
The Chinese violin.
what I miss about that like mystery of martial arts is it seemed like a secret weapon. Cause like when you see movies in the West, right, you'll be like a soul brother, and then all of a sudden it's like he knows the art. And he's doing kicks and fucking busting out a nunchuck and shit. And he has an afro.
That's tight.
And then you were like, oh, he knows a secret that like was forbidden, and it was still like a mystical.
Gave him the edge.
Yeah. And then like when you watch the films, you're just like, wait, motherfuckers are kicking? That's crazy.
You want to be like Bruce Lee?
I wanted to be more like Jet Li and Jackie Chan.
Wow.
Because you're a comedian.
What the fuck, dude?
Wanted to have Jet Li's comedy.
Yeah.
You always wanted to be like, I don't want the fighting. And then you're like, pa, 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 pa.
You like Jet Li's comedy delivery?
I think because when I was in kindergarten, they always played in the school like dang 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 Huang Hui Hong, yeah.
In the school they play that?
Or I don't know. I think it was when we're leaving or something.
Oh.
That's your bell? That's your
That
exit
was
bell?
on the school fucking speaker? That's gangster.
What school did you go to?
I don't know. I maybe lied.
There's elementary?
Golden Harvest Elementary.
Dude, that'd be insane.
Maybe not. Maybe I lied.
It's just in your mind.
My dad used to tell me when Bruce Lee was big in like the 70s, he goes, the main people watching those movies were all like Chinese dudes and black dudes. Like black dudes love Kung Fu.
Dude, that brought the cultures together.
That's what I mean is like that you kind of used the amount of like black dudes that were super into like traditional martial arts was huge. We used to train this one dude. He was like a crip. He was like 300 pounds. He would come in the gym. He was jacked bodybuilder. But he's like, yeah, man, I started watching Kung Fu movies, bro. And like his forms were tight. You know what I mean? Like he could do all that stuff because he was super into it. And he, as you know, as an adult, you're like, bro, it's kind of crazy how many black dudes are super into like Kung Fu like that or just martial arts.
Ah, dude.
Bow staff fighting, nunchuck skills.
Trisectional staff. So how did you model yourself after Jackie Chan and Jet Li?
With Jackie Chan, I really did like his comedy, like Jackie Chan, and then the drunken one, the Jackie Chan drunken one.
That was your favorite one out of all of them, Drunken Master?
No, I loved all of his ones, and I'll watch it over and over. Yeah.
Cool.
What was the question?
No, that's it.
Oh yeah, I really.
But do you think like now, like people actually know what works? That they watch this and they go, that's fake.
Yeah, I think it's practicality and art. Like I think because it's the MMA is so practical, people go, oh, and for sure it declined. Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, it'd probably be hard to. Is it harder to make an MMA based movie like that because so much of if you're doing it right would lead to a very quicker defeat.
Well, that's what I think the John Wick stuff. Like I think the John Wick films changed how action is being shot.
Oh yeah,
Like the 8711 dudes, like they changed it because
they did. Yeah,
they have a legit black belt that teaches them. His name is Dave Camarillo, and he trained like all the best dudes, like BJ Penn, like legit MMA guys. He's like a black belt in judo, black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's like one of the first guys. So and that's why when you watch John Wick, he's doing jiu-jitsu, he's doing judo.
all the reversals that.
Yeah, man, like he's doing all this flashy stuff. And I feel like for the audiences now, I think they're a little bit more educated on, like you said, what works. So that's what I think people kind of draw attention to. Like that's what they want to see on screen.
And I also think that before maybe meditation, because Tai Chi, it was kind of a meditation, and Kung Fu could be a part of a meditation also. So the mindset of like, oh, am I beating people up or is this meditation? Before there is less choices, but now there's like yoga, there's like pussy meditation.
Wait, what's that?
Because that's another thing. It's on Pornhub.
They don't want to beat people up anymore.
Can you explain the art of that?
I think it's more sub things now.
Oh, more subcategories for
Subcategory for everything.
the basic meditation thing. Okay.
So then they're like, oh, it's not just Kung Fu or not just yoga or whatever. You could like do your own niche thing.
Bikram.
Yeah, Bikram. Yeah, yoga. or like, yeah.
Look out, he knows Bikram.
Did you see that picture of him with the girls like they're like have their knees on the floor and he's pressing them down and then he has his fingers in their fucking pussy lips?
Yeah.
It's hardcore.
They're
dude.
like, let me stretch it.
Yeah, he's like
that.
pushing them down like that.
He was a gross guy.
They're like, I gotta pop your thing.
Is that on your algo? You guys got to share this stuff with me, bro. It's stuff that I can't even believe is true.
Like, is there gonna be another? How do you make another Jackie Chan though?
It's one of a kind, bro.
We haven't gotten anything like it.
Well, think about like how Jackie Chan, like why he's so popular, like why he became the man. It's because like that style of shooting in Hong Kong was like so guerrilla, right? Like you talked about. We were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
And you were saying like how they could just run through these guys. and they could just make them do these crazy stunts. And if they get hurt, it's like,
They just wanted a meal for the day.
yeah. And I feel like you can't do that. And like,
Yeah, not in America. Yeah,
The closest we come is with Martial Club.
yeah, those honestly, they're the ones keeping it
Because
alive.
they're brothers, they're fucking down. They don't give a fuck, and
Yeah.
they are obsessed with the craft. So, what was his character in Shang-Chi? Death Deal?
yeah.
Yeah, Andy fucking stands out in that movie like crazy.
He's the best martial artist on screen for sure when he does his stuff. Like both of them. Like whenever I see their fight scenes, I'm like, they're the only ones that could actually bring that to American audiences.
Because you need someone with that type of obsession, and that type of training. Because Jackie Chan was like training like that since he's like 5.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys now, they take movie stars and then give them action training.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get the same result if they had like a 3-month camp
Yeah.
versus someone that's like a lifelong martial artist, you know?
And they did that TV show on Netflix that was doing really well for a while, I think. The one that Martial Club was in and Yoshi was in. I forgot the name of it.
the one that freaking Subin was in.
Yeah. And it got canceled. But like to me, that was the closest thing.
Badlands?
No, not Badlands. Oh man. It was like Brothers something.
Brother son.
Yeah.
Brother, son, yeah.
And I think that was like a throwback to the old school, like Hong Kong style movies. And the way they shot it was really cool. I thought the action scenes looked really good. I think it did it justice in like the American audience, but it just never caught on, I guess.
So we're looking forward to like multiple seasons of that.
Because it would have been great. Like it was like a fun show, and it kind of reminded me of all the old Jackie Chan flicks we used to watch growing up.
Yeah.
I think there's a void for that. But the Martial Club, like the indie movies that they're making, I think they just did like a.
Fill that entire like genre.
I
Yeah.
think they're the like what was the other one with Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That was a good movie.
Like that was a throwback to that shit too.
Yeah. It's like the not totally serious kung fu movie.
Yeah.
Like I want that back.
And that was like perfect for modern, I think, modern audiences.
That's what I'm missing. It's too violent, man. I want to see a motherfucker fight in a tea shop and dance around chairs and shit. I don't want to see blood spill.
You want to see chamomile spill?
Yeah, I want to see a guy get beat up with like 30 teapots. You know what I mean? He beats up a group of guys.
That stuff was creative. What Jackie Chan did, like fighting people with his jacket or like
Right.
Who's gonna pull that? Who has the chops to pull that off with like one take?
to be creative with that stuff too.
And who has enough commandeering force in their own film to not get ruined by other producers?
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Jackie Chan had that, where they had the formula where it's like, there's not going to be some studio coming in going, no, too many bottles.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like the, I don't get the bottle thing. Why is he scared of them? You know, like, there's not that happening. I feel like they're getting their true vision now, and then we need that again. Yeah. It's hard to get in America, for sure.
I don't want to say like cynical about it. But I feel like, yeah, it's probably going to take, because, you know, the whole film industry is also down too, right?
Once funding is the thing that comes in, then you have to give up control. And that's the part that's like, oh man, your vision.
Yeah.
You know who's doing a good job, and it's like another version of it is what's that Korean actor? He's like pretty like built.
Oh,
The guy from the,
Ma Dong-young?
I don't know, but he's like
he was the one sparring with the Pereira, right? That guy?
yeah. Like he's like a pretty built Korean dude.
Ma Dong-young?
I don't think that's his name. I think Jason Cheny is just making that up, pulling out of his ass like he usually does.
That guy?
Oh, that guy.
That's the guy you're thinking of?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, this guy.
Madong Sek.
Ma Dong-seok.
Yeah.
Sok.
So he has a series. So his background is boxing. He has a series.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, he has a series where he's this detective, and he's kind of like the rough around the edges type of detective, bends the rules, and he comes in like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Like that kind of detective. And everyone's wearing suits and stuff. Yeah. He's just wearing like a windbreaker. And it's like, there's 3 of them. And his background is boxing. And the way they shoot it, it makes it seem like every time he hits someone, their spine is breaking.
Like Mortal Kombat.
About right.
So it's pretty fucking dope because you can tell they're taking kind of like that Hong Kong cinematic approach to his martial arts. And it's the kind where like the plot and the action works well together. And it's really, really good too. Yeah, if you guys ever want to see what I think is probably the newest version of Hong Kong cinema, I think they're kind of carrying it.
Like it's less movement, but more impact.
Yeah. But
More cinematic.
But his movement is good though. His boxing movement, like his hooks and uppercuts are really good. And it's believable that like when he punches you, that guy flew over a car.
I love this guy.
You see him sparring with like the world champion, Alex Pereira, and he's like kind of doing okay, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I love you, Nick.